All right. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we got Shaquille O'Neal. Now, before we get started, I just want to shout out my Kick. That's where I live stream at, kick.com/Kenzo. Come pull up on me. We need people to run with as soon as the game drops. We're going to be grinding the game heavy. We're going to need people to run rec with, park, whatever we running, I need people to run with. So if you guys want to hoop with me, definitely follow me over at kick.com/Kenzo. There's no advertisements over at Kick, so you don't got to be interrupted while you're watching. Nothing like that. Completely ad free. So if you guys like that, pull up to the kick.com/Kenzo. Link on the top of your screen and in the comment section below. Well, in the description. Sorry. Now, today we got Shaq, and of course, shout out to 2K for letting me get the builder early so I could bring this to y'all. Now, I made this Shaq build without cap breakers in mind. I just want to let you guys, understand that I made this build with no cap breakers in mind. So when I'm going into it, I'm trying to reach certain thresholds that I don't need no cap breakers for. So keep that in mind when I'm making this build. This build can be like 100 times better. Literally, if you make this build with cap breakers in mind, trust me, it can be literally so much better. But I wanted to give y'all something just in case you were wanting just to play the game, like have a bunch of stuff up front when you're playing the game. Don't mind a number. I was just trying to get to the builder. So I made him 7-1 because this year I wanted to go 7-1. I wanted to see what I can make at 7-1. I've been making my Shaq builds at 7 foot for the longest, and I just wanted to see what I can make at 7-1. So again, we can test out once we get the hands on the full builder and the full game drops. We can test out, like, we can compare 7 foot to 7-1 and see the real differences between the two. But right here, I went 7-1. So again, when the game come out, we're gonna compare, how the 7-footers compare to the 7-1s. So let's do it. Now, my Shaq builds, bro, I always go drive and dunk. I always go drive and dunk and standing dunk. I give him a decent rating in both. Now for this one, I'll go 95. I went 95 standing dunk. I went 80 driving dunk. The reason why I went 80 on the driving dunk, y'all, because two reasons. For pick and roll, and for when you're in the post and you go into the face up. And when you go in the face up in the post, and then when you spin, use your post spin in the post as well. Those trigger dunk animations a lot. So if you get a post spin win, whether you're backing down your opponent or whether you're in the face up and you spin off from the face up, you trigger dunk animations if you get a dominant win off of those spin moves. So we're going to have a high post control. So a lot of centers that I've seen other creators make, they have really low interior, like low interior, like the minimum requirement to get their paint controller badge, which is like, some people are running silver, so they have like a 70 interior. We're going to be getting post spins all day on them. So they're going to be leading into driving dunks. And if help comes, if someone notices that you get one of those dominant post spin wins, and then they're going to drop and try to block your shot. So that's when the driving dunk comes into play. That's when all that comes into play. And then of course you can try to pump fake if you see the help rotating over, pump fake, and then boom, you got the meter dunk. Meter dunking is back. So we can go back to pump faking under the rim and meter dunking everybody. So I just want to let y'all know that. That's why I went drive and dunk, because trust me, you don't want no 60 drive and dunk and then you're just missing the easiest dunks. Trust me, you don't want to do that. So let's continue here. This is not like the final version that I have. I'm just seeing what I can get. Now I wanted to go 96 offensive rebound. Again, cap breakers, we take it down to 91 and then we can add +5 to it, of course, right? But I wanted to make this without cap breakers in mind. Like, trust me, if we tomorrow we get the reveal of the city, hopefully they show us how we're earning our cap breakers. If we can earn a lot of cap breakers, bro, and depending on how fast we can make them, then trust me, just take the offensive rebound down to a 91. Just take it down to a 91, and then you can play around. That's 5 extra cap, like that's 5 extra like attributes that you can move elsewhere. And it's a high rating, so lowering it down to 91, you're getting a lot back. So then you can, either work on your pass, you can work on your perimeter defense, you can give them some steal, you can give them more defense, whatever you guys want to do. And then you see what I'm saying? I'm making this build with no cap breakers, so keep that in mind, please. So let's continue. We got some more block on the build. Hold on, I'm trying to see exactly what I do. I went 65 pass. Now 65 pass is probably something that you're going to want to increase. You might want to go maybe like, you might want to try to get 75. just for the silver break starter. But this right here, you can max +1 your bronze break starter to silver. And I mean, I played with a 65 pass last year, and if they keep passing remotely the same, meaning if you get the rebound and as long as you throw the break, as soon as you catch the rebound, your pass accuracy don't matter. If you guys notice that, if you get the rebound and you throw it immediately, your pass act doesn't matter because it pretty much always connects. Like you always connect the pass. Now, if you wait a little bit, try to dribble up the court and then pass it, then your pass accuracy starts to show a little bit. But for some reason last year, in prior years too, as long as you got the rebound and just threw it instantly, you were good. You could throw full court passes with a 25 pass. I've done it. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. The 65 is probably like the minimum I would want to go. But again, if we're building with cap breakers, if you're building this build with cap breakers, you can take off your offensive rebound. Hell, I went 95 dunk here. You could take off your dunk. You could lower that down by 1. If you want to go 99 standing dunk, you can lower that down by 1. Or you can lower it down by 90 to 90 and then add 5 to it so you can get Hall of Fame and then just max +1 your standing dunk to legend rise up. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot that can be done here if you're building with cap breakers in mind. And this build is not. So I'm just putting that out there. So I know I'm saying it a lot, but a lot of people just skip through the video and they don't understand what I'm doing. So that's why I'm saying it so much. So let's continue on with the 75 vertical. Now, close shot is something that I personally will be putting up, and I'm putting up my post control because when I make this build, I'm going to make it built towards my cap breakers. We're going to be min-maxing the build out, maximizing all our attributes, maximizing everything we can. I'm going to try to get that 99 post. I'm going to try to get that at least 95 standing dunk to where I can get legend rise up. And then I'm going to try to get a high close shot so I can hit post hooks as well. Post hooks, honestly, post hooks should be back with the post go-to shots. Post hooks should be back, and you should be able to get busy with a nice high close shot in this game. So let's continue on. I got 60 defense right here. Let's continue. The reason why I go 60 defense is because it's gonna be really tough. This year is gonna be very, very tough. Centers, tall centers don't get a lot of perimeter, but tall centers get, if you go minimum wingspan on tall centers get really, really high shooting. Like crazy. They get all the badges. Like they get a lot of badges, a lot of shooting badges, and 60. And honestly, having no perimeter is going to be scary because they're already, you can make a 7-4 what I believe you can get an 89 mid-range on a 7-4 or probably even higher, maybe even 93 if I remember correctly. I'm not sure, but you can get a really, really high mid-range, which ties into a lot of shooting badges, and you can get like an 85-3 on a 7'4". So trying to guard that is going to be tough. So you guys need something, at least something here to get to register some kind of contest. You don't want them shooting open. So you gotta, like on bigs this year, I feel like you have to go at least 60. Again, we don't even know if this is going to help. 60 could still get shot over and no contest. We don't know yet. But having something there makes me feel a lot better than having nothing. You see what I'm saying? So let's keep going. Because it don't go no higher than 60, y'all. It don't go no higher than that. Like the perimeter caps out at 61. Can't really do nothing with that. So at least having something on it helps. So pretty much the end of the builder here that I came up with, and I'll break everything. Hold on, let me go back and I'll break everything down here. So we got the 85 close shot. We got the 68 driving layup. This is something that I do want to increase. So honestly, I'm thinking honestly to specialize into finishing and then see what I can work with from there, because we do get the extra 2 cap breakers for specializing into a category. We do get cap breakers for that. And this might be the year of a cap breakers. We might get a lot. I'm really the reveal tomorrow, and we're going to react to it on the way, on that, by the way, sorry, on kick.com/Kenzo. But man, standing dunk 95. Again, we're going to figure out a way to, maximize this. The goal here is to get the legend rise up. The goal here for the post control is to get legend back down Punisher. Of course, we want that legend back down. We want the post spin. We want that legend post spin. And if we have to specialize into finishing to get that, I think I'm going to do that. So no shooting, no mid range. Now free throw, we should be able to figure out a way to get our free throw up when we specialize this for cap breakers. But again, this is for somebody who just wants to hop on a Shaq build and hoop right away and still be dominant like day one. Like You don't got to wait on nothing. You can get your badges the way you want them. This is a day one. Okay, you know, eventually, once you get your cap breakers, you're going to eventually have to remake it if you want it to be better. But this is a good day one type inside center build if that's what you want. So we got the 65 pass act, 82 interior, 85 block, something slight. I mean, it's cool. I think this is serviceable. This is serviceable because one, you're 265, you got good strength. A lot of these centers not going high strength now because strength is no longer tied into box out beats. So a lot of centers thinking they can get away with low strength. Their strength is going to play a huge part. I'm telling you. Hey, be careful. Be careful on that. Offensive rebound. Of course, we got the good offensive rebound for the Hall of Fame rebound badge, and then good vertical. So honestly, like I personally like the build a lot. Again, we can make it 10 times better though. On release day, I probably will make me a Shaq build day one. I probably will because I think it'll be smart to do an inside center build day one just to like get a head start on grinding out your players and getting your overall up. And as you guys can see, shade of Shaq. 97, 98 Lakers, shades of Shaq. We got it. Glass Guardian post bully. Perfect shades in my opinion. And a major asset on the offensive rebounds. High level lob threat. Plays with brute force. That's what we want. Drop step into automatic buckets. Absolutely. We know Shaq. You know how he gets, drop step, bucket, post hook, bucket. Just back down, put you underneath the rim, rise up, easy dunks, all the, you know what I'm saying? Just a monster out there, honestly. And then, of course, the weaknesses are floor shrinks up when he's outside, of course, because we're a Shaq build. We're not shooting the ball. Pull up mid range isn't a weapon. Of course, we know that. So that is my Shaq build, y'all. I think this is going to be a decent day one build. And when I make it, I'm going to make it towards cap breakers. But this is for all my people who probably just hopping on the game a little bit, not really grinding cap breakers like that, just to get on. And they're not really like trying to like, hit legend or anything like that, or even hit veteran. You see what I'm saying? This is going to be a good build for y'all. I wanted to at least get something out for the people who not grinding heavy. So this is for y'all. And again, for all my people that do grind heavy, we can always adjust the build to for cap breakers in mind. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to follow the Kick, kick.com/Kenzo. Man, appreciate all the follow. I've been getting a lot of follows over there. Thank you so much. We're going to live stream the city reveal tomorrow, right when it goes live. So I'll be live a little bit early tomorrow for you guys, and we're going to react to it live. See y'all then. See y'all soon. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I'm out.